right, and I'm going to share my screen. All right, so you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to make this bigger here. I think. There we go. Okay, so this is actually a good call for you too, because you're a newer coach, but it'd be anything that we can share with people who are interested. So Alexis, if you want this to share with anyone else, I can give it to you too.
Okay.
So I'm actually not going to read through that. This is too long, but it basically just says there are so many of us and we come from all different parts, or all different walks of life, I guess I should say. And I really love that because I feel like that makes our story more special to those people that we can reach. You know, like I'm a mom of 4. You're a newlywed with dogs, and you know, there are so many people that we can relate to, and it's just finding those people. And I think that it's so cool that it's not like a one size fits all. It's just finding those people who need what we have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as a coach, we use the programs, we use the products, and when people see us using those, they're like, hey, what are you using, or what are you doing? And so they throw around the term be a product of the product. And I know some people think that's kind of weird, but in the same sense, like if I really like them, I should use them. If you don't, I only use what I like, and I say that for everybody else. Like, only use what you like or what is working for you. Don't use something just because someone said to do it if you don't like it. You know, it's just, we have so many options, and it's really about just finding what works for us. And then if it works for us, then we want to be able to share it. Just the same as if you found a restaurant that you really liked, you would share that with everyone. You know, and it's the same thing. That's kind of what we're doing. Social media is obviously the easiest way to share. I have no idea how people would have been able to do any companies like this without social media, but it makes it really nice because we get to connect with our people, like I already said. And I've said this before on our coach page, but actually posting to your page is the best way to get seen, because stories are only limited to the people that watch stories. And I feel like that's kind of a newer thing that some people just aren't there yet. And second, because sharing to your stories doesn't get shown to anybody else who's not following you. But this isn't something that needs to be scary. It's not anything that we're like, hey, buy my product. It's more of a sharing what works for you. And if someone else is interested, then, you know, then they'll ask questions. Okay, and Alexis, you know this, I'm sorry, but how do we support our customers? We always have the Beachbody groups going. I have one currently on Facebook that I just restarted because I feel like for people my age, or, you know, even close to my age, Facebook is still in. And then also we have the group. What's that?
I still have no idea how to do the whole bod group thing. I made Jake look at it, and he was like, don't they normally do this in Facebook? And I said, we used to, but I don't know. I think this is supposed to be better, but I just don't get it. So
oh, well, I'll have to show you how. Because once you get it, it's kind of neat because your workouts automatically log there, and then it'll, like, when you log into the app, it'll say, oh, congratulations, you did a workout. Do you want to share it to your group? So that's one of the nice things about the Beachbody on Demand app. But what I like about Facebook is I feel like I get the notifications better, where if someone posted in the group or commented on my post, I feel like those notifications are more clear. So right now I have both going, and I just feel like I'm just here to serve. Like, if people feel more comfortable here, that's what I'm going to do. If people want both, that's what I'm going to do. I just want to have a place for women, especially, to be able to open up, to support each other, and hopefully find motivation. And so, as you know, Alexis, you can add people to our groups. You can also start your own, however you want to do it. I don't know, when I first started, I guess I thought I had to run my own group. And so I was like, okay, let's just do this. But I don't have the same support above me, but I want our team to be very close knit and always have each other to lean on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I definitely agree that you get a notification. I'd rather get a notification and be like, oh, so and so commented on this. And I don't know, I have not been using social media as much, but one of my goals this month is if I'm on social media to like leave positive feedback for someone. So
Good.
I feel like that's a really good like point for the Facebook group.
Yeah. So I do still get on social media, but mostly what I do is I check my notifications and then I'll like scroll through my feed. But one thing I love about what coaching has done for me is it's made me more bold, but in a good way. So like if I have something positive, I'm going to share it. Or if I'm going to pray for someone, like I'm going to let them know, or I am more confident that I can go ask them like, hey, how are you doing? I know you're having a hard time. Where like old Sarah would be too shy to do that. And it just makes me more confident in, I guess, wanting to share the light or share the positivity, like rather than keep it to myself. And I think it's even beneficial for me, just not feeling scared, one, but also just I don't know. It feels better to help people, if that makes sense, rather than letting the fears control me. So,
Oh, it does.
yeah. So I really like that you're going on and just posting like positive things or good comments. And people need that, especially now. There needs to be shown that there's still love and still good in the world. And there is a lot.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So this page basically says that we don't have to create meal plans. We don't have to do the workouts because that's already there for us. And someone had asked me once, Sarah, why don't you just create your own? And I thought about it for a while. And then I was like, that's really silly because I already know that this works. It works really well. It's really easy. And so that's what I do. Like I will share like recipes and stuff like that. I will share some like workout moves and things like that. But this already works. So it's the same thing. If you have a restaurant that you really like it's so much easier to just go to the restaurant than to go and try to make that meal yourself. Not that I don't try sometimes, but I never get it right. It's always better to go to the source. We don't have any inventory. They ship everything for us. And the customers are in charge of their own account. So that's nice that they can pause their shipments if they need to, cancel things if they need to, reorder if they want, or we're there to also help them if they need to do more orders. We have enough trainings that we can always constantly learning and always constantly growing our business. And it's just where we decide to apply ourselves. So I already said when I first started this that I try to keep it within all of our calls within like 30 minutes because everybody is so busy. And I think it's really key that we can just put in little pockets of time and then grow our business gradually. Or, if you just really want to hit the road running, you can, really dive in and get all the training that you need. And then lastly, we get some really cool rewards. I'm about to hit my 6-month reward, which I know we're in month like 9, but so it would have been for month 8. Where they just like, I've got a shirt, I've got a hat. I forget what this one is. Oh, it's like a cube light for the computer. Earlier in the year, I got a roller for my muscles, which is exciting, like just these fun things. And then Success Club trip is something that I'm super excited about. The last few years, or at least since I've been a coach, they send people who qualify for that to Mexico. So that's always fun. Just fun things that we get just for doing something we already love.
And then where do you find all that stuff at?
For the Success Club trip or for the rewards, or both?
All of the different like rewards and stuff like that.
That's in our coach office. So it'll be like in the news, like every once in a while they'll post it. Like I just saw recently in the news section that it says earn your Success Club trips, or not Success Club point, what's it called? Success Club rewards. There's one for month 1, month 3, and month 6, I believe, and then 9 and 12. And it'll tell you what they are for each tier. And then each year they have something new. One year one of the prizes was a Beachbody Snuggie. Which I thought, I didn't really want that anyway, but I thought it was kind of funny. Usually, I usually like them, but I think this year the 12-month one is like a pair of Ray-Bans. So that's kind of cool. But that's all in there. And then also if you go to the coach office, you can just search Success Club, or they have files on what the rewards are and how to get there. And you can always ask me too if you have questions on how to earn any of that stuff. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. And then, so part one for his commissions, how do we earn an income? We earn 25%, 25 to 40% on retail commissions. And it basically just depends on what your customer is buying. For most challenge packs, which is for me, the best thing to sell. And it's mostly because it gives the customer the best, it gives them the best deal and it gives them the best setup. So I have found the hard way that the best results come from fitness and nutrition and the supplements. So I tried really hard to just do the fitness and that wasn't going well enough. And then I tried just the nutrition and the supplements or in the fitness and it worked okay. And then I just really get the best results when I use the supplements. And it's because they're tools, they are scientifically there to help us do better in our workouts, but also feel better. So then, and eat better. I mean, it's just a whole cycle of things. So, and then it also gives the customers the best value. So when I signed up, and forgive me if you heard this story before, I first signed up for the workouts, which means I paid just $100. And then I decided to try, I think I tried the performance and energize. So then I paid like another $100 some. And then I decided to try something else. If I would have joined them all together, I would have saved hundreds of dollars, but nobody told me like, hey, you should try them all. And then now also when they get that, they not only get the free supplement for the month, they also get the nutrition included. So it's basically the whole thing. And it's just a good start for them. They're never stuck with any of it, but it's always a good place to start so they can just, hit the ball rolling, get the ball rolling. Okay, I think that's good on that pack. Or on that page, sorry. I saw pack and said pack. Okay, and then, sorry. All right, and then so part two, residual income. And so actually there's something on here that's not even listed that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned. But so if your customer uses Shakeology and they end up liking it and continue ordering it, you're going to earn about $33 on each order after that. So you earn about $50 on their initial sign up with the challenge pack. Then on every month after that, you earn about $30. I think it's like 33 something. And that's only on Shakeology. Obviously, if they order more products, you would get more income from that. And what they tell us as a goal is to shoot for at least helping 3 customers a month, which I think is very easy. I mean, that means with every 10 days, you sign up a new customer. And then, so in that month, well, I'm just going to have you look at the chart. They're using a Lift 4 challenge pack, which is a little bit more expensive. Typically a challenge pack earns about $50 a month because they're usually on sale for about $160. But anyway, so you sell that. And then if you sell 3 of those in your first month, let's say you get $150. I should have looked over this chart better. Sorry. And then, oh, here we go. This part here says, so if you have Shakio and they order it, those same 3 people continue ordering, that's another $100. And if you sign up 3 new people, you have $180 plus the $100. Does that make sense what the chart's trying to show?
Yeah.
Okay, the residual income. And then again, you would want to keep adding your customers, 3 more each month. Then you have this here, and then this is your month 2. So it's just the way that it kind of builds upon each other. But also what was not on this slide was something that I was thinking about today. When we help 3 customers a month, that means you have hit Success Club, which means you would first of all get a reward, and second of all earn points for the trip to Mexico. And third, whenever you do that, you actually get put into a pool. When someone just goes to beachbody.com and just signs up, they need a coach for those people. So when you hit Success Club, you actually get put into that pool where they'll send you free customers. So I think that's really cool. I've gotten like hundreds of dollars in a month just from them sending me people. And that's, with me not doing anything but already doing my job. So there are really lots of ways to get that extra income. And I think it just takes a little bit of time to understand what we need to do to get it. But I'm here for that. So don't ever think that you're alone in any of this. And then there are bonuses. So the fast start bonus is if you sign up 5 new coaches within 5 weeks, you get $100. I'm actually not going to go through all of these because once you sign up and once we start like getting to those places, would be a better time to probably to discuss them. Yeah. And then there is a website here. So if you guys want these slides that I'm done, I can totally send them to you, and this link should click right through there.
Sure.
These are girls from my larger team that they had posted these. And you can just see, I mean, it is a process. Like nobody starts out making, this girl right here makes over $1 million now. You don't start off making that much. It takes effort. It takes, commitment and really diving in and being there to serve your people. Those are blurry for me. Are they blurry for you?
These ones are, yeah.
Okay, weird.
Feel really bad for whoever watches this video because you can totally hear the dog squeaking or toy.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. But you can see that this must be like her first 3 months, how she was doing. And because she had that residual income, the people were continuing to order the products, how it was kind of building up for her. Sorry, I have to move my my little video around because it gets in the way of my slides. So anyway, the business can be run however you want. I mean, I try to do it in little pockets of time. I don't try to ask anybody for more than 30 minutes of their time because we are all so busy. But with that, like if I can do it in 30 minutes of time, that means you can too. And the reason I put on there $50 to $500 a week, it's because those are things that I have done. And I totally believe that I can lead, anybody to do that as well. And I think, I mean, $50 a week, that's an extra $200 a month. That's a lot. That's a good chunk of change. If you think about it, could pay for your utilities or what kind of bills. Now, like I said, I've had some $500 paychecks too. That's even more exciting. I mean, if you think of what that can pay. So this isn't about me or what I can make. It's just that the possibility is out there. And I will say that I have been coaching for 4 years, but I've only really been understanding things for probably the last year, if that makes sense. Like I said, I didn't really have anybody to lead me or kind of show me what to do. So I feel like that's why I'm really wanting to give that to other women. You girls know I'm already passionate about helping women find health and fitness and making time for themselves. But now it's like, okay, I'm doing that and I want to do more, and I want to show people what's possible, and, just get that kind of income freedom, because it really sucks living paycheck to paycheck. And I've done that before, and it's hard and it's scary. And I just want people to be happy. Like, I guess in any way that I can help, I'm there for that. So it's not a one size fits all. Some people just sign up for the discount where you don't have to do anything. This now actually is being transferred over to preferred customers, which is still really cool. They get everything that coaches get, except for they don't get the trips, the prizes, like the sneak peeks and stuff like that, or like info about when the new stuff is coming out. So there's a hobby coach where you might have a full-time job, but you just want to do it on the side just to earn a little bit of extra income, just put a little bit of time in each week and just let it go from there. Or then some people will start as a hobby coach like I did, and then decide, okay, I actually want to do something with this, more than just for fun and more for just a hobby. And really it kind of started when Josh broke his leg. I'm just going to let you know that it was very scary, because it was like, shoot. And it wasn't at a time where I could go get a job because, well, first of all, COVID. So that was all going on. I had a 4-month-old and 3 other kids. We didn't know what was going on with schooling. And my husband had a broken leg and had surgery. So I had to be here. That's how I felt. And so I would work, while Brooklyn was napping, and just decided, okay, like I'm either going to do this or I'm not. But right now I need to be present in my business. And so I guess that's kind of what changed for me when I say I've been coaching for 4 years. At first it was more for like fun, and I want to just help people, and I still want to help people. But now I want to help them on a bigger scale. So if you're wondering what changed, it was Josh breaking his leg and not working for 7 months. So anyway, I'm going to skip over this because you are both already signed up, of you that are on this call. And it's basically just, people can sign up to coach and pay $40, but I guess what I caution against that, because first of all, if you get the challenge pack, it's free. The $40 is completely waived. And if you're going to ask people to do this with you, you would want to know what they're experiencing. And so that is one thing I love about this business. And my friend Katie Douglas and I were just chatting before that I don't know of anything else like this. Well, first of all, we have everything available for health and fitness. We have obviously the workouts, the nutrition, and the supplements, and the community, the accountability, the coaching. And it's just such a positive community that I can't imagine being without it. Second of all, instead of being like, will you buy my product? It's like, hey, can you come do this with me? And that's what I love about this. I don't really want to be in sales. I've had other girls ask me if I want to come do what they do. And I'm like, really, if I wasn't doing this, I feel like it'd be hard to do something else. Because I love the community. I love the, hey, let's do this together. Let's do a workout together. Let's do a program. Let's lift each other up. Even if we're not doing the same workout, at least we can be there and support each other daily. And so anyway, that was a whole big ramble about why I really love this, but I'm going to stop rambling and just open up if you girls have any questions about anything I said, or even just about just the coaching in general, anything I can answer.
I guess, is she talking or no?
She's muted. I need to get to my screen to make sure I can see this in case she puts something in the chat. There it is.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay.
We just came back from football and it's kind of a madhouse. Dogs are barking, children are running. It's a little chaotic.
That's fine.
Trying to sneak away for a minute. Yeah.
No problem. Okay, go ahead, Alexis.
I guess how do you start reaching out to different people? Or do you just wait till people text you, or how did you go about that?
So sometimes people do message me, or I think what the best way to actually start is just to post little parts of your journey. And so like I've said before, it doesn't have to be like, hey, look at Beachbody. It's more just about kind of like a before and after, but in a post, if that makes sense. It doesn't have to be a picture. Mm-hmm. Like, this is the way I used to feel, and this is how I feel now. And I think that's important because people see the change that happened, or, they kind of feel how you feel. And if they can relate to you, then I feel like they message, or maybe they'll like the post, or maybe they'll make a comment. And then if they like the post or make a comment, and then I would be like, hey, I just wanted to say thank you for liking my post. It means a lot to me. This has really changed so much for me. And maybe something like, have you ever thought about joining me? Just things like that. Because a lot of times they're interested, but people, and this would be exactly how I am. It took me months to even just hit the like. Actually, my coach just wanted us to put an emoji on her post, like if we wanted in the group. And it took me months of watching and just being like too nervous to even put that. And so people are afraid. They're afraid of either failing, or they're afraid of having to commit. And so I think it just takes, like reaching out and letting them know that you care about them and want to invite them, if they show interest in your post. Or there might be people that you already know that are talking about, man, I really would need to exercise, or I feel like crap after what I just ate. Maybe there are things like that where maybe they need it. And you just get like kind of cues like that, and just, just offer it in a friendly way. It doesn't have to be a salesy way, but just so they know that you're there for them and can help.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
Okay.
I still don't know. I keep like trying to go in like the coach office and try to figure out like how you sent me the challenge pack just recently with everything. I need to figure out how to do that.
Okay. It's a feature called Share a Cart. So they just changed the coach office. Do you want, I can see if I can get in there real quick and share it.
If you don't mind, I don't.
Okay. So that's, that actually came out after I've been a coach, and it is such a lifesaver because there is so much on our website that it gets a little bit overwhelming. So if you don't know what to look for, it's frustrating. So the fact that we can just be like, okay, this is what we discussed, and this is what I think would work for you, or I think you would like, and send them that makes it so much easier. Oh, am I still screen sharing? You guys can see that.
Yep.
I need to check my passwords if you didn't notice. Okay, so actually it's up here. It says tools and resources. And then you can just go to share a cart. You can also go to this coach link generator, but you need to know your coach ID, which is, this is mine. And you type that in and then it will actually give you a link that will actually send them right to that spot. But let me get into share a cart real quick. We don't have the best internet and I have a million pages open. So all you need for share a cart then is just their email address and their first name, last name. And then you can enter them in however they like to. So this was actually just released last month, the preferred customer, but it does give them the 25% off, which is, I mean, it's really cool. We didn't have that before. Before people had to sign up as a discount coach, or you can sign them up as a coach if you feel like, questions you can ask for that would be like, do you have any friends that might want to do this with you? Because the accountability is awesome. So like, if they're like, yeah, I think my sister would want to do this, then they might want to sign up for the coach. They get the kickback, and then also still get the perks, as a preferred customer.
Okay.
So that's about as far as I can go without an email address, but it'll take you to a spot where you can search by challenge packs or by programs, or if like it gets kind of self-explanatory once you get past there.
Okay. Thank you for showing me that.
Yeah. Anything else? Oh, I should see if I can find the well, I'll have to look later. If I push the back button, I'm scared it's going to take me too far. We'll see what it does. I was going to show you down here. So this is where, right here, see this right here? These are the Success Club rewards for this month. Oh, I'm getting a backpack. I guess that's what I'm getting next. And then I'll get the computer thing. But that's where we'll see like our promotions. So we can share those with our customers and know what's coming up next. So. Okay, I guess I should stop sharing my screen. It's not pretty. All right. Any other questions I can answer?
I don't think so. It's been super helpful.
Okay, good. And you can reach out to me at any time. Like I hope that you do. Or if you want to set up one-on-ones, or if you're working on a post or working on what to say for invites, just shoot me a message, and I'm here to help with any of that. So just let me know.
All righty.
All right. All right. So it's about 8 o'clock. If you don't have any more questions, then I'm going to end it because I know your time is valuable and I want to give you girls that time, but I hope you have a great night. If you have any questions, of course, just reach out. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Good night.